Okay, we're in Chester County, Pennsylvania. My name's John Keslick. It is 8/7/2009. Here we have a Crimson King, which is a type of maple tree, Acer, with your darker red leaves. And not as extreme as some, but if you take a closer look. Now this camera does not show depth in things very well. Nice looking trunk with some expanding fissures being created. But if you look closely, you can see the mulch has been up against the trunk and recently moved away. And there's a mound. And the tree trunk is going practically straight in the ground, which on the right side, it looks a little restricted or constricted. So we're going to move the soil away and try to locate the area where the woody roots are coming off of the trunk, because that's the depth where the soil should be. And then we'll go from there. That will be the first step. Digging very carefully not to create wounds. Okay, and also you can see here, some of the tree must have been planted deep, and then some of the woody roots did grow straight back up, and then they come up out of the ground, and then, well, anyway, here they are. Look, here they are, right there. Growing up and out. So we'll see what we got here. Like I said, this is not as extreme as a lot of them in our area, but we're going to see what's going on here. Take you on a little journey. Okay. So now what you want you to do out there is carefully move away the mulch. You know you have a woody root here. See, we have some non-woody roots that are growing up out of here. We want to find, see this? Let's see what we got here. We have a non-woody root, but that's not where the roots are coming off the trunk. We have some non-woody roots up here. Of course you will. When trees are planted too deep or soil is planted around the trees, the roots will grow straight up very often. That's all illustrated in the book Modern Arboriculture. So, here we have girdling roots. They're going to be girdling roots. You see these right here? Right around the trunk. So we're going to carefully remove some soil. Oh, I want you to see this. This is another common thing, very common when you have a tree planted too deep or a root injury. There is your typical trunk crack. And that is very common when there's root injuries and planted too deep. And we're going to carefully dig around here. What we're looking, we already know that the tree was planted too deep or the soil is too deep around the tree. So we know we're going to run into masses of non-woody roots. But as you can see right here, if left go and done nothing, no action choice, this woody root here is going to be girdling the trunk. And insects, once the tree's vitality is reduced, then hey, insects, they know it somehow, and then they'll be here and then they'll get the blame. It's not their fault. They're the cleanup crew. As you can see, see, this is not where the roots are coming off the trunk. Don't be confused. This is where the roots have grown up when the tree was planted too deep, and then they start to grow around the trunk. As a matter of fact, if I take a closer look, this root might even be coming from over here and growing around the trunk.